What is going on, guys? Papa C back with the video for you guys. Today we're going to be going online in Pokemon Black and White 1. I'm playing Pokemon Black version. If that makes a difference, I don't think it does. But if you enjoy the content, you want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like and of course subscribe if you are new. Now, I've made a few videos like this in the past and people want to see them for just about every one of the games that it's possible to go online with. So we're on Black and White 1, which is largely similar to Black and White 2. I don't think there's too many major differences. Another thing I want to address real quick before we start is a lot of people click on the older videos like the Black and White 2 online or Diamond and Pearl online thinking it's fake. This is not fake. This is real. Yes, the servers, the official Nintendo servers were turned off for the DS back in like 2014. However, there are still ways in 2019 and beyond to still get online with most of these games. I don't think it works for all of them, but it works for all the Pokemon games. The Gen 5 games are easier than the Gen 4 games. For the Gen 5 games, Black and White 1 and Black and White 2, all that you have to do is go into the DNS settings, if you're on 3DS that is. I'll leave a link in the description for a full tutorial, but I'll explain very quickly how to do it on the 3DS or 2DS console. Go to your settings, go to your internet settings, go to DNS, make sure auto obtain DNS is selected on no, and then enter this DNS that I'll put on the screen and in the description. So yeah, it's really simple. That's all you have to do. I tested it. It works first try. No need to worry. So this is Black 1. I'm actually playing on a version of the game that is not completed, but that shouldn't affect anything, I don't believe. Also, we're going to go on the GTS first, by the way, not the battles, because the battles don't work. I don't believe they work, at least. We'll do GTS first, because that's the most interesting in my opinion. But we will also do the mystery gifts, because mystery gifts work in this now. It's random whatever you get. Like in the past, it would be like, say, hypothetically speaking, in the month of April, go to your Nintendo Wi-Fi thing, receive a mystery gift, and you get a shiny Weasel or whatever, I don't know. But now it's completely random, so you can get any event at any time, which I think is pretty neat. So let's connect that up. I know this works. I did test it just to make sure, because this can be a bit finicky. Now, of course, since this is like an unofficial thing, this is not like some random people made this on their own, which is really, really nice. So thank you to you wonderful people for making this possible. This is not made by Nintendo. It's not like an official thing. So do expect some issues when it comes to everything online, and don't expect everything to work properly, especially on the first try. Like I said earlier, the Black and White games, the Black and White 2 are actually pretty decent, but some of the other games aren't as good. So I'm using a website called Pokemon Classic GTS to find all the stuff in the GTS. It just makes it a lot easier because you can view the GTS with as many Pokemon on it as you want without having to search for each individual Pokemon and hope you find something. Now, unfortunately, it looks like there isn't a Pokemon that I can trade for. The GTS selection is rather small, but what we can do at least is we can find some Pokemon so I can show you guys there actually are people on here. So there should be at least one Emboar, and one of them should want a Servine for their Emboar if this works properly. Because, oh, and there's two of them. So just like it was back in the day, or just like it is now on the newer 3DS Pokemon games, you do have a lot of ridiculous requests on the GTS, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's to happen. So yeah, there we go. Like, this one's kind of ridiculous. You want a level 100 female Servine. Like, why? Why do you want that, Joel? Like, why do you want a level 100 female Servine? That's not even full evil. I don't get it. And this one wants a Thundurus, just any, which is whatever. Also interesting, this one's from Italy. So it shows you guys that people all over the place are actually doing this. So like I said, I'm looking on the website now, and unfortunately, I don't think there's any Pokemon I could trade for, which is quite unfortunate. There are, though, like, more Pokemon than I thought are on the GTS. Like, I would guess, I mean, I don't think it tells me the exact number, but there's at least 100 Pokemon on here, I would say, which is more than it was for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Which one? Actually, no, Diamond and Pearl, I should say, because Diamond and Pearl GTS is a lot more slim picking. So I'm going to quickly just disconnect from here. And we know this works, though, because we've done it with other games, you know, the GTS, stuff like that. I want to see if the random battles work. Now, I'm almost certain that they won't work, because last time I checked, and it's been at least a couple of weeks since I've checked, to be fair, so maybe they fixed it by then. Random battles, random matchups, I should say, did not work in this game, which is a bit annoying. So it should, like, endlessly search. Although the thing with that, though, that makes it a bit tricky, is there's not a lot of people playing Black and White online. So finding a random battle, like, right now is kind of, you know, 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Like, I don't know if that many people will be online, but I guess we'll find out. Let me just connect on up, do a single battle. Also, if I'm mistaken, I believe Black and White, I could be wrong, were the first games to have random matchup battles, because I know it wasn't in Diamond and Pearl, and I'm not sure if it was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and it's in this game, as you can see, because we're doing it now. So again, I don't expect this to work, It should at least connect, but I don't think it'll actually be able to find a partner. Not just because there's not a lot of people online, but because even if there were people online, I don't think that we'd be able to find people, unfortunately. Just because that's the way, that's what I was told at least. Alright, so searching for opponent. And I can't cancel out of this, so hopefully it doesn't endlessly just start searching. Okay, so we just got a communication error. Again, like I didn't expect it to work. I'm guessing it doesn't work, but you got to see it at least in case you guys were curious. Now, I want to check what I think is the most interesting part of this whole thing, is I want to go back to the title screen and I want to check the mystery gift stuff like that, because like I said earlier, you pretty much just connect on up and that's it. Like, it works. Like, that's all you gotta do. So I think I can just soft reset here. I don't really have to save the game, but I did anyway. So if I soft reset, which is, what is it, LA or LR start select? There we go. We should be back at the title screen now. And then I can just go straight to mystery gift. And hopefully we can find some cool events. I remember Black and White, more so Black and White 1 than Black and White 2. I'm sure Black and White 2 had good events too. Having some really cool events, especially like in-store events. Now, unfortunately, the in-store events shouldn't work for this. It should only be the online events you could find. But let's find mystery gift. Let's go receive gift via online, or not via wireless. Here's a Wi-Fi connection. And let's see what we get. The funny thing is about this too is when I did Diamond and Pearl, I'm pretty sure it was Diamond and Pearl at least, I actually ended up getting a Dutch Darkrai, which is funny. So you can get international events, which is really neat, even though like I'm in the US right now. And we get another Darkrai. Wow, that's actually really funny. So, right as I'm speaking about Darkrai, we get, here's Darkrai. It's a super popular and mythical Pokemon. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Gen 5 was the first generation they started to introduce the term mythical in the US, at least outside in Japan and stuff like that. Because for the longest time, like, they just weren't called mythicals. They were just called legendary in the US. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, hey, by the way, they're mythical now, not legendary, which created a lot of confusion because out of habit, I still call them legendaries. And of course, you know, there's those people in the comments that go, oh, but Papa C, it's a mythical, not a legendary. Which, you know, that's that's just bound to happen. So now there should be like a guy in the Pokemon Center that's gonna be like, hey, I have a Darkrai for you. If I'm not mistaken. He should be like next to the counter over there. And, oh, he's right here. I was, okay, wrong spot, but he's still here. He must be Yugi. I named myself Yugi in this. My party is full. Well, let's deposit some things in the PC. And I'm going to, I'm going to get a couple of more of the events. Because I think it would be neat if we get an international one. So let me just deposit like everybody, except for one Pokemon. And I'll be back with you when I get some more mystery gifts. Alright, attempt number 2 coming up. I picked up the Darkrai from the guy, so we can actually check him in a minute here after I do this mystery gift. So let's see what we can get. Now, hypothetically speaking, we could possibly get the same gift again 2 times in a row. Because basically the way it works, at least from what I understand, is there's a pool of potential Pokemon we can get right now on the like third-party hosted server for this. And it just pulls a random one every time. So we could get Darkrai again, which would be unfortunate. I'll just try again if we get Darkrai again. And we get Darkrai again. So yeah, again, like when I did this with the other games, I'm not even going to receive it actually. I'm just not even going to receive it because it's the same Darkrai. I'll try again, and if it's the same Darkrai for a 3rd time, I'll receive it, and then I'll try a few more times until we get something else. Unless I just keep trying and it's Darkrai, then I guess for whatever reason it's just Darkrai. It wouldn't surprise me if whoever's like hosting the server for the mystery gifts had it set to like, okay, this week is Darkrai, next week is Arceus, stuff like that, instead of being random. That could be a thing, like could have changed that, I don't know. But last I checked at least, it was pretty much completely random. Like I think when I did Heart Gold Soul Silver, I'm pretty sure I know I got a Darkrai and I got some other Pokemon, I forgot what it was. But it was something that wasn't Darkrai. So searching for a gift, and is it going to be another Darkrai? Still searching. Oh no, we get a Keldeo now! Okay. Interesting how it says Black 2 and White 2, though. We're not playing Black 2 or White 2. We're playing Black 1. Interesting. I'll receive it anyway. And we get a Keldeo, which is cool. I'm pretty sure most, if not all, of the events between Black and White 1 and Black and White 2 had some sort of overlap. Unless it involved maybe the Kyurem forms, but I'm pretty sure the Kyurem forms, like, you can only summon them with, like, the DNA splicers within your game. I don't believe you could just randomly, like, trade them and stuff like that. Because I know in X and Y, and ORAS for that matter, you couldn't trade the Kyurem forms. You had to, like, split them and then trade them individually if you wanted to trade them, which was kind of interesting. I don't really know why they did that. It's kind of, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, though. So let me go pick up this Darkrai. And actually, I already have the Darkrai. Let me go pick up this Keldeo and see what we got. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do with the online. I think there's Union Avenue. Or Join Avenue, not Union Avenue. Whatever it's called. I'll try it, though. Let's see. So, good morning. You must be Yugi. Yes, I'm Yugi. And we get a Keldeo. Fantastic. Let's take a look at these Pokemon. Keldeo and Darkrai, just like that, you know? Like, imagine, like, just... Oh, it's level 15, the Keldeo. Huh. Imagine just, like, you know, playing through this game, and, like, you know, you're like, hey, let me go online with this exploit, whatever, and you just get a Darkrai. So, 2012 May is the OT. I guess this was given out in May of 2012 for some sort of event. Maybe the movie, possibly? I don't know. But, now that I think about it, hold on. May 2012, Black 2 and White 2 was not out yet in the US. Because it came out in September or October of 2012. But it said Black 2 and White 2 and RC3. That's interesting. Oh no, it said Black 2 and White 2 for the Keldeo. I don't know. But either way, Keldeo says summer 2012. And same thing. Black 2 and White 2 was not out in summer 2012. It was out in late September or early October. Huh. Has a PP Max on it too. And this is an Enigma Berry. That's kind of cool. Level 15 Keldeo. I don't remember this event actually happening. But I remember connecting for a few events back in Black 2 and White 2. Or Black and White 1, I should say, more so than Black 2 and White 2. And I freaking love the events. They really did good events for the 5th generation games, if I remember correctly. Alright, so I'm trying out GameSync here. I don't think I did this when I did Black 2 and White 2. Now, I know, I forget if it's X and Y or ORAS, or maybe it's Sun and Moon. I think it's ORAS. Maybe X and Y 2, probably. But I think they turned off GameSync for those games, which leads me to believe that GameSync in Black and White 1 is also turned off. However, if it does work, there's a few things we could actually do with this, I believe. I was looking on Cerebi for some of like the Wi-Fi elements that are in this game, just so I don't miss anything. Communication error, just get turned into Wi-Fi. So, yeah, I'm guessing it doesn't work properly. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Union Avenue, Joint Avenue, whatever they call it, you know what I'm talking about. They have some sort of online mechanic, but when I tried it in Black 2 and White 2, it didn't work. And if I'm looking on Cerebi, I don't really see anything about like what it has. So I don't think there's anything too crazy. There's also the X Transceiver, which apparently you could do voice chat with, which is interesting. I didn't know about that. You could essentially use your DS and Pokemon Black and White as Skype, which is interesting. So either way, that'll be for today. Pokemon Black and White 1 online. I still really want to do Heart Gold and Soul Silver online, but the problem with the Gen 4 games, as you saw with Diamond and Pearl, it's really hard to get those to go online. Diamond and Pearl, for whatever reason, was easier for me than Heart Gold Soul Silver. Heart Gold Soul Silver I tried a while, couldn't get it to work. Diamond and Pearl I tried for a while, and I got it to work. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I could try Platinum as well. People have asked about Platinum. Platinum has some other features Diamond and Pearl does not, so maybe I could do that. Either way, thank you for watching. Let me you guys play Black and White online. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to help you, but keep in mind I'm not an expert when it comes to connecting online and stuff like that. For the Gen 5 games, like I said, it's really, really easy, but for other games, it's a little bit more complicated. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. I will see you all later, and bye-bye.